long ago, in the Akita prefecture of Japan, the people believed that demons from China arrived on the shores. These creatures, oni, were terrifying beasts with sharp horns and a thirst for human fear. They invaded villages, stealing food, livestock, and sometimes even people. But the villagers refused to be victims. They devised a clever plan. They challenged the oni to a test. If the demons could build 1,000 stone steps up a mountain in a single night, they could stay forever. If they failed, they had to leave. The oni worked tirelessly, stacking stone after stone. But just before dawn, the villagers fooled them by mimicking the sound of a rooster's crow, thinking daylight had arrived. The oni fled in terror, never to return. But their legend remained, evolving into the Namahage, a spirit that still walks among the living every New Year's Eve. Imagine you're sitting by the fire, the warmth comforting against the icy chill outside. Then suddenly, bam! The door crashes open. A towering figure stands there, framed against the snowy night. But this is no ordinary visitor. Its face is grotesque, a snarling, demonic mask with sharp, jagged teeth, bulging eyes that glow with fury, and twisted horns protruding from its forehead. Some masks are blood red, symbolizing an Oni's wrath. Others are deep blue, representing the bitter cold of the mountains where they dwell. But the face isn't the only terrifying thing. The Namahage's body is wrapped in layers of thick straw, a ragged, ancient cloak that rustles as they move. The strands of straw sway like the frayed robes of a forgotten spirit, making them appear even larger, more monstrous. And in their hands, they carry massive wooden knives or cleavers, not for harming, but for judging. These blades symbolize the cutting away of laziness, the severing of bad habits. Yet, in the flickering firelight, their shadows stretch long and menacing across the walls. With every stomp of their feet, the floorboards creak under their weight. Their wild, unkempt hair blows in the icy wind as they let out a deep, booming roar. Where are the lazy children? The Namahage are not just spirits, they are living nightmares. But despite their terrifying looks, they do not come to harm. Their presence is a test, a reminder that laziness will not be tolerated, and that fear can be a powerful teacher. So, if you ever find yourself in Akita on New Year's Eve, and you hear the sound of straw brushing against the wind, or the heavy stomp of boots in the snow, make sure your answer is yes. Because the Namahage are watching. Once a year, on New Year's Eve, Namahage descend from the mountains and invade the villages. They burst into homes, roaring and stomping, searching for those who have been lazy, disobedient, or ungrateful. They demand to know, have you been working hard? Have you been kind to your parents? Children scream and hide behind their parents, but the adults don't stop the Namahage. In fact, they invite them in. Because this isn't just a terrifying encounter, it's a lesson. Today, the Namahage tradition is still alive in Akita. Every year, locals don the masks and straw cloaks, becoming the demons themselves. They carry on the legacy of their ancestors, keeping the old ways alive in a world that's constantly changing. The Namahage are one of Japan's most chilling myths, but they are just one of many. From terrifying mountain spirits to ancient gods that still haunt the land, Japan's folklore is filled with untold mysteries. Want to explore more eerie legends? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. because we're diving deeper into the darkest corners of mythology every single week. And tell me, what's the creepiest myth you've ever heard? Drop it in the comments below, if you dare.